Have you got a camera and you're wondering how Aperture works? Well, I'm going to show you the two main things it controls and how you can use it in your photography. Let's go. So in photography, Aperture is essentially like a hole inside of your lens that you can control the size of, which then in fact controls the amount of light you can let into your lens and also the depth of field of your image. So Aperture is measured in f-stops. So the smaller the f-stop number, the wider the aperture, and the larger the f-stop number, the smaller the aperture. Now, wider aperture means shallower depth of field, and smaller aperture means narrower depth of field. So if you're taking a picture of like a portrait, a cocktail, or a coffee, you'll probably want a shallower depth of field, so a lower number, so you can really get that bokeh and blur in the background. Whereas if you're taking a picture of like a landscape and the mountains or anything like that, you probably want a narrow depth of field because you want to keep everything in focus. So in summary, Aperture controls how much light gets let in the lens and also the depth of field of your image as well. So have a play around with it when you're next out taking photos. Obviously a larger aperture is going to be a shallower depth of field, and a smaller aperture is going to let a lot less light in, but it's good for landscapes because you get a narrow depth of field. So let us know in the comments how that's helped you, and let us know if there's anything else you want covered. I'll see you on the next one.